guys, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a full face of Kosas. We're going to be trying out some of my favorites from them and then also some new stuff that I haven't tried. So stick around. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Daniel. If you do enjoy this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button so you guys can get notified of when I upload to YouTube. Let's begin. And here I have their DreamBeam. I have both of their shades, and these are the shades. So this is basically like their clear one, and then this is like a bronzy shade. I've never tried the bronzy one. They sent it to me, so I'm very excited to try. So we're gonna just do the bronzy shade all over the face, and we're gonna start. Let's blend. Ooh, that is basically like my skin tone. So it's definitely gonna even out my skin. This formula, guys, is super hydrating, makes your skin look so plump but not oily or greasy, which I love. I'm so happy they sent this to me. I always wanted to get it, but because I'm oily skin, I always was like, no, maybe this product's not for me. But no, if you're oily skin, don't shy away from this product. This, honestly, I feel, does it give me like a bronziness? I don't think so. Let's do the other side with the other shade because I want to see if there's a difference. This is the, what I would say, clear version. I'm gonna do this. Guys, again, I'm obsessed with how their formula smells. It smells so nice. Love. And this does not provide a white cast, which I love. And this is supposed to like give you like a glowy finish to your skin. I do see the difference. This side of the face definitely looks just more brighter, and then this shit, ooh, it looks like it's giving me like a just like a tan effect, like a toastiness to my skin. Ooh, okay, that's nice. We're gonna just go with it. We're not gonna even it out. Here we have their Airbrow, which I love this formula. Their clear one, they have a tinted one and then they have a clear one. Guys, the tinted one has more of a hold, and the formula is really nice. I like it. But because I have, you know, thick brows and pitch black brows, I don't really need tint to my brows. And yeah, I like to have a fluffy, bushy brow, and this formula is perfect for that because it doesn't feel heavy on the brows and it just gives them like some volume. And I love this brow gel. Really love it. I use it all the time. I'm pretty sure if you guys, you know, follow me on, you know, social media, you guys have seen me use this brow gel, and it's because I really do like this brow gel a lot. And I've purchased this with my own money. The brow pencil, I have it in the shade black. This brow pencil, guys, I love the formula. It's a dry formula, so but I like that. And then I also like how it's not like a pitch black shade. It's still black but not pitch black, and I like that because that means, you know, I can control the pigment of this. I don't need to fill in my brows much because I have pretty thick brows, but I do have some sparse areas because of when I was a child. I got, you know, would play around and I have a lot of scars on my brows. So sometimes when I just feel like doing that extra step, I do fill in my brows. But yeah, that looks natural, doesn't it? I mean, I feel like it does. Let's just brush them a little. These two together provide the perfect, like, fluffy brow. They released some correctors, and let me go ahead and I love the corrector. Let me swatch the correctors first. So they sent me two shades. I have the, let's hope that didn't break. Guys, I'm just like dropping everything. Now the concealer used to be a favorite of mine, It still is, just because, you know, I have so many, you know, concealers to try out or test out that, you know, I kind of forget about this one because it's a little bit more old school, but every time I use it, I'm like, wait, why don't I use this more? Because this formula is honestly probably the best formula out there. So here we have all the shades swatched. So this is the shade, what was it? Fantasy, Illusion, 4.5 and 5.3. Yeah, so I usually just will go in with the corrector, but just to show you guys how they all work, I'm gonna apply both the concealer and the corrector. So the corrector, I did not mean to put it there, but whatever's. Let's do that, do that. So the corrector has, it's a self-setting formula, and this is their brush as well. And this one is self-setting. It does have like powder in it, so it is more of a matte finish, but still doesn't look dry or doesn't feel dry either. But it is self-setting, and I mean, look at that. It's like I provided a filter under my eyes. Yeah, and it blends so easily, so nicely. I love this brush for blending out concealer. It's really nice. Now let's move on to the concealer. Here I have the original shade, which is the shade 4.5, because they've made extensions to the concealer, but 4.5 honestly is just the one that works the best for me. Again, I don't really need to go in with another shade, but just to show you guys, talk about the formula, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So now their concealer is, you know, called a creamy concealer, and it is creamy, but it's not like, you know, it's a hydrating formula. Guys, I was playing with my dog and his collar. You know what? Let's put this corrector to the test because that looks insane. Anyways, yeah, I was playing with my dog and his collar scraped my neck, and that's what happened. This happened today, by the way. You guys saw how red that was, so let's just do that. Let it dry for a little, and let me apply more of this concealer. I'll just apply one dot here where I apply the corrector. And again, this blends really easily. The concealer, unlike the corrector, has way more playtime because it is a creamy concealer. It doesn't contain powder like the corrector does. The corrector, it has playtime, but eventually it'll start setting, so you don't want to leave it drying for too long. But this concealer, guys, so nice. And then, I mean, as you can see, it's just blending out really nicely. It looks super natural. It really does not look like I applied concealer. Now we're gonna move on to bronzer, and this is not, they have a powder bronzer, but this is their setting powder. But I got it in a deeper shade. This was sent to me because I wanted to use it as a powder, because this formula is just, guys, it's beautiful. And then this shade, let me swatch it for you guys as well. This is a really warm shade, but dare I say orange, but it looks really nice on me. You guys are about to see. It just warms up my skin really nicely. Ooh, and I just like applying this all over the face. Do you guys see? It's super natural. It provided me some warmth. Here's without, and then here's with. Just, I have a really nice color to my skin on this side. And so this powder, if you're oily and you think this powder is gonna keep you, it's not gonna be a matte powder. This is more of a not hydrating powder, but it's not gonna give you a matte finish. I'm gonna just tell you that. Now let's move on to a new product to me. This is their blush. I'm so happy they sent this to me, and they sent me the shade Butterflies. Let me swatch this for you guys. So this is the shade Butterfly. So we're just gonna go and use this brush here. It's a little dense, but you know, I'm sure we can make it work. Just gonna step it. Okay, let's just do this. What I'm hoping this blush is gonna be is just gonna be more of a, gonna give me like a fresh look to my skin. This powder is not that pigmented. Let me grab a more fluffier brush. Ooh, oh, okay, see, there we go. So it does, you need to grab more of a fluffier brush. Ooh, oh shoot. I don't know if through the camera you can see it, but on my mirror, I am blushing. And this is a glowy blush. So it is gonna give you like a glowy finish. I don't know if it's portraying through the camera, but in person, wow, I'm loving this shade a lot. Let's apply some on the nose. I don't think through the camera you can see the blush much, but in person through my mirror, I definitely see it, and it's like a really cool tone blush. I mean, it's pink, it's baby pink. And now we're gonna move on to their setting powders. So they have a loose version, and then they have a pressed baked powder. And I have it both in the shade Candy. I'm more of a pressed powder type of person, and that's because, you know, I don't wear that much makeup, so I don't really need a loose setting powder. So anyways, again, if you guys are, you know, if you guys watch my content, you guys know I'm obsessed with this powder. I use it all the time. And this just really, you know, provides like a filter-like effect to wherever you apply it. The loose setting powder, guys, I've tried it, and oh my gosh, that literally erases your pores. Honestly, I haven't tried all of the Kosas products together, and I'm surprised with the finish. I thought I was honestly gonna be looking very dewy and like just not the type of dewy that I like, but my skin actually looks super natural, has a natural finish to it. And in comes their new product that they just released, their Cloud Set Setting Mist, and this is a hydrating setting mist. So this is definitely, let's see what it does. Let me just shut up and spray it. Let's let it do. It has a really nice mist. I've already tried this this setting mist. Even though it's a hydrating mist, it's not gonna leave you looking oily or greasy or like with a wet finish. It's honestly, do you guys see how my skin was looking very natural? Now my skin just looks like hydrated, you know? Doesn't look oily, doesn't look greasy. Do you guys see that? That my skin looks so nice. So if you like a you know, a mist that's gonna bring back life to your skin, this is that girl. Even though I don't really wear too much makeup, so I want something that's gonna feel lightweight for me, you know? Because I don't wear too much makeup, but I also want what I apply to my face to last. And this has been doing it for me. So happy that I have this in my collection, because I'm definitely gonna be using this a lot. And that was it for all the products, guys. I'm so happy I got this video out because I love Kosas. I want to hear your thoughts. Do you guys love Kosas as much as I do? Have you guys tried any of these products? I want to hear your thoughts. Comment down below. If you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button so you guys can get notified of when I upload to YouTube. If you guys want to follow me on social media, you guys can follow me on Instagram or TikTok at Danieslvibe. And with that, I'm done with you guys. See you guys in the next one. Bye.